Welcome! Some people can't stand to watch frightening scenes depicted in horror movies, as they are turned off at the sight of gore, death, or suffering. They may be easily startled, cover their eyes, scream, or tremble with fear upon viewing such scenes. Others, however, thoroughly enjoy scary movies and find them entertaining. So what makes people respond so differently? Horror movies are specifically designed with the intention to evoke fear in viewers. Fear is an emotion that relates to survival, motivating people to quickly escape from some type of threat. But even though the movie is not real, and there is no chance of the viewer experiencing any actual harm from the threat portrayed on screen, people may still show escape or survival behaviors by doing such things as covering their eyes, looking away, or holding onto the person beside them. Whether or not someone will experience strong feelings of fear or terror while watching a scary movie depends on a few different factors. One factor may relate to death anxiety. That is, the more aware someone is of their own mortality, the more likely they are to enjoy movies in which the character in a movie overcomes a threatening obstacle and survives. Witnessing a movie character prevail may actually help the viewer cope with their own mortality and strengthen their concept of living. Another factor to consider is a person's ability to express empathy, which involves understanding the emotions of others. Those high in empathy have a greater ability to take the perspective of the victim in a horror film. Due to this, they tend to be less interested in such movies, as they don't enjoy seeing the characters experience any pain or suffering. However, empathic individuals might still find enjoyment in horror movies, not because of the gore or the suffering of others, but because they anticipate seeing a satisfying conclusion that brings closure to the movie, such as if the villain meets their demise, or the other characters become triumphant in some way by the end. Another major aspect to consider is biology. Everyone's nervous system is unique, as varied brain processes lead people to have different emotional responses to different situations. For example, the visual areas of the brain, as well as the regions associated with the activation of arousal states, contribute to one's reaction to scary movies. This activation relates to people who are sensation seekers, as they intentionally seek out sensations or experiences that are new, thrilling, or intense. In neutral or low-intensity situations, these individuals tend to experience lower brain activation or mental arousal compared to those who aren't sensation seekers. But when viewing scary movies, sensation seekers then experience significantly elevated brain stimulation. This suggests that the high intensity of the frightening scenes depicted in horror movies allows them to have greatly increased mental arousal or stimulation that they typically don't experience. With the sensation of increased mental stimulation also comes positive feelings of enjoyment. Those who are more disinhibited or prone to boredom have been found to be more drawn to horror movies as well, which again relates to their interest in adventure and new thrills. If you're someone who enjoys watching movies, then please press the like button. Thanks for watching, and see you next time!